Yeah, Inner Peace moderator today. And I would love to welcome everyone to my story Thursday meditation class. So fast the time is moving. We are in the middle of the year already, almost. And yeah, happy May to everyone. And our program normally start with guided meditation and followed by wisdom talk by our teaching monk, and then we will have the Q&A session before we are ending the program. And today I am very honored and happy to have Monk John as our teaching monk. And I believe everyone are ready. Okay, without further ado, please pay respect to our teaching monk by bow 3 times. Let's bow. And second bow. And third bow. Welcome, Monk John, please.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to my stories. And today we are going to meditate together as usual. That's gonna, I think, from the names, many these days newcomers as well. So if you are here for the first time, the most important thing about meditation is to be able to relax a little bit, because the mind has been thinking about so many different things in life, and that's similar to how you have a computer, and that computer is not very optimized. The software has been bloated with viruses or maybe spywares. You try to make use of the computer, it's not gonna give you the best performance. Similar to us human bodies, even though the body is healthy, but if we do not optimize the mind, we will not be able to appreciate life. We will not be able to have good memory, or maybe be able to function as a human being in a proper way. So today I have a tip to all of you. If you want to improve the meditation, here is one thing that we need to do. But before that, I think we've been doing this since January. Some days I missed that. I forgot to show you the number, but the number is back again. Like how many days we have left until 2026. And the answer is today, 245 days. So it's not 365 anymore. Already 4 months gone, right? This is the 1st of May, which means we already missed the chance to use 4 months of 2025 already. Time flies very fast, and somehow our opportunities, although they are abundant, but the opportunity to improve ourselves, to do something good in the remaining times will be limited. And that's what we call heedfulness. It's about being able to appreciate the amount of time that we have left and try to make use of them fully, without slacking off, without being callous, without being like, yeah, we're still very young. This is one thing that people kind of sometimes being delusional in the sense. There are 4 aspects, like being I'm still very young, I'm still strong and healthy, they have abundance of opportunities, and I don't have any sickness, something like that. But things also come with uncertainties. And one thing that could, all the things are uncertain, but there are things that are certain as well. For example, no matter who you are in your life, you're gonna face two sides of human nature or these circumstances. First is being praised. Someone gives you a compliment, you're nice, you're happy. And the other one is when people gossip you, or maybe you're being blamed for something that you didn't do. Having these two, surprisingly, give huge effect to the mind. Like, instead of be able to maintain the stillness of the mind, being praised actually elevated my a little bit. Well, isn't it supposed to be a good way? Yeah, it is, but somehow some people are addicted to that and they can't bring their mind back. Or when the praise disappears, or maybe, they are not constant, they change, people change their mind, and maybe they change from praising you to gossiping you. That's gonna give huge effect to many people, right? So these two natures, they are like us rowing a little boat in the middle of the ocean, separated by two currents. One is called blame, and the other one is called praise. And both of the two sides, they actually affect the positions of the boat, depending on which side has a stronger current. Or, yeah, probably you have both. But if on certain days, blame take you more than praise. Like you kind of, being or having some arguments with your colleagues or maybe your boss, and you can't get those out of your mind. You've been thinking about that the whole day, and when you come to meditate, it takes longer time to let go of them. Or maybe praise. Yeah, you're doing so good, and now you can't stop thinking about that. And people give you a huge compliment. You can't stop even that smile on your face. And when you close your eyes and meditate, that's the thing that you also will think about in the first part of your meditation. Like, oh yeah, I it's like you still crave for those beautiful words. Oh, isn't it nice? Yeah, it is. But somehow, if you are unable to let that go, your mind refuses to come back to the stillness. So, not being able to be affected by blame or praise is a phenomenon that if anyone can do, it will give huge effect for the mind to stay centered. Again, look at the positions of the boat. This is at the center of the screen, right? So if you are affected by any of the currents, maybe you lean towards to the left side or to the right side more than at the center side. If you are able to maintain, when people give you compliment, you smile, you're happy, but you're not gonna let that take your mind away for too long. And sometimes people blame you. You got affected. Maybe you feel bad about it, but you don't let that take away peace from the mind for too long as well. So having a neutral mind all day long, not being affected by either praise or blame, it's kind of a success formula, not only about meditation, but about living a very mindful life after all. Okay, so now we are ready for our meditation. We're going to come back and talk about this topic after the meditation, but for now, let's meditate together. So close your eyelids softly and gently. and relax all the muscles in your body. Breathe in and out softly, slowly, a few times. Breathe in freshness and positive energy from surroundings, and breathe out completely comfortable feelings from both body and mind. Continue breathing in and out for a while so that you feel a bit more relaxed. Spend a moment to relax all your muscles from the top of your head down to your toes. Relax the muscles of your forehead, the muscles on your face, your cheek, your chin. Feel the flow of relaxation spreading to your neck, your shoulders, your arms, your hands, down to your fingertips. Relax the muscles of your torso, from your chest to your abdomen, your hips, your thighs, and your knee. Down to your feet, all the way to the tips of your toes, until you feel completely relaxed in every part of your body. When you're feeling a bit more relaxed, and the mind now easier to calm down. We're going to prepare for its readiness to stay inside the body. I would like you to spend a moment with the awareness of the breath, just by breathing a little slower, a little softer. It will be easier for the mind to calm down. Pay a little more attention. You might need to persevere at first, but the way that you put more effort should be done relaxingly, which means you are able to bring your mind back when it wanders without feeling frustrated, annoyed, or already believe that might not be able to do this or to meditate today. It is okay for the mind to wander. All you have to do to recognize this wandering nature swiftly and bring the mind back all the way back to the center, relaxingly. You might need to spend some attempts, so do not worry much about the present result. Trust the process. and the mind will naturally calm down. When you trust the process without having any expectation, mind wouldn't feel uncomfortable, and you can maintain relaxation throughout. When you're able to stay a little longer with the breath and letting the mind wander into anything else, the mind feels relatively lighter. So the heavy thoughts and uncomfortable feelings can no longer occupy space. The space in the mind. This might need some time, but we have a plenty of time. So we're not going to hurry. And the breath has become relatively softer and more refined. So I would like you to attempt and let the mind stay still at the center of the body. Follow a few deep breaths all the way to the deepest turning point. That is around the middle of your abdomen. Just the way you breathe, so that the awareness of the breath upon arriving the center is as soft, as gentle as a bird, better floating down from the sky. You finally land up on a calm water surface. without disturbing the calmness, the water surface. We're going to repeat and let the mind rest around this position. No need to worry about the exact location of the perfect center. The more you touch the center, softly, gently, repetitively, the lighter and purer the mind will become. And at some point, you are able to stay and maintain such feeling without having to rely on the breath any longer. It's like we arrive at the transit point. We need to leave a vehicle in order to get to the next one. So you don't have to worry about your breathing. Just breathe naturally. And while staying at the center, I want to repeat a mantra. Repeat a word phrase in your mind, whether that be clear and bright, clear and bright, clear and bright, or Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang, Samma อะระหังสัมมาอะระหังสัมมาอะระหังสัมมาอะระหังสัมมาอะระหัง สัมมาอะระหัง Samma means the right way, and arahant means the purest state, where the mind is heading to. Samma arahant, Samma arahant, Samma arahant, Samma arahant, Samma arahant. Samma arahant. Samma arahant. Continue repeating the mantra on your own. Do not just listen to my voice. And when you repeat, imagine as if the voice being echoed from the middle of your abdomen, as if someone placed a speaker playing the soothing mantra sound endlessly. Samma arahant. Samma arahant. Samma arahant. สัมมาอะระหังสัมมาอะระหังสัมมาอะระหัง I would like you to continue maintaining the awareness, the body center. When the mind is still, it will choose to drop the mantra on its own, and your mind have a feeling that you don't want to repeat it and prefer staying still. Or you might forget to repeat the mantra and the mind is still. Either any of those, you don't need to come back to the mantra. Only maintain the soft awareness of the center. And there is one tip to help maintain the center's awareness. Can visualize an image over there. We begin by imagining that your body is empty. Let it be an empty balloon containing nothing inside. No bone, no muscles, no organ, nothing inside the body. Except one thing, which is an image that you visualize. The image can be something you're familiar with, such as the sun, the full moon, a water drop, crystal ball, or a bubble. Whatever you choose to visualize, feel as if it is floating inside your body. Visualize the same manner when you sleep and dream, like you are daydreaming, but you only dream about one thing and nothing else. Maintain the presence of the image. Let it be inside. Do not let the mind think about anything else, or be watchful so that you can be aware rapidly when the mind begins to think about anything else, and bring it back to the visualized image relaxingly. Continue to repeat the mantra while visualizing the object. Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang. And you repeat the mantra together while visualizing the image. The mind will leave no space for any wandering thought to creep in. I will leave this moment for you to continue your appreciation, the stillness. And when the meditation comes to an end, we will return to spread loving kindness together. อรหังสัมมาอรหังสัมมาอรหัง We're going to share our loving kindness by imagining that the peace energy carries our love from the center of our body, and that's unconditional love for everyone. Imagine that it expands in all directions to cover everyone around you who are in the same house, same building, same neighborhood, the whole city. Doesn't matter who they are. May all of them be happy. May all of them be free from sadness. May all of them feel the inner peace you are sharing. Allow the energy to grow, to cover the whole country. Spread your love, your kindness, this energy to all of them. Doesn't matter who they are. May all of them be happy. May all of them be free from sadness, pain, and danger. May all of them feel the inner peace you are sharing. Continue to share the peace energy to the whole world, to everyone in the world, regardless of their race, nationality, or creed. May everyone in the world be happy. May all of them be free from sadness. May all of them feel the peace energy you are sharing. Spread your love, your kindness, this energy to all living beings, to all animals of all species. May all living beings be happy. May all of them be free from sadness, pain, and danger. Continue to share loving kindness for a moment. And now meditation is coming to an end. I take a deep breath in and out a few times. Breathe in, breathe out, long, softly, slowly. Feel the environment, everyone and everything around you. And once you feel you're ready, you may softly, slowly open your eyes while listening to my blessing. Sappe Buddha Palapatta Pacceka Nanchayang Palang Arahantan Jate Chenarakang Pantami Tapaso Yatalata Sakita Virunha Buddha Sasane Aroka Sukita Hota Sa Sape Hiyatipi Sapaputtha Nupavena Sappathamma Nupavena Sappasangha Nupavena Tattha Soti Bhavantu Te. May all your wishes be fulfilled. May Purentu Sankappa, all of your dreams become true. Janto Panaraso Yatha, like the full moon in the night sky. Manisho Tiraso Yatha, similar to a flawless sphere. Now you may open your eyes and open your webcam and open your mouth, showing your teeth, and smile to the camera a little bit. And later on, you can share as well your meditation, how it went. I hope that it there was some point in your meditation that you enjoyed it. Of course, if not the whole way through, but it may be some point. And you can share your feelings and all the questions you can ask as well. Okay, so smile and we wait a little bit. Maybe some people just woke up. Okay, so you can smile. It's great. Okay. One more time. Excellent. Okay. All right. Just already one sharing. She typed so quickly. Okay. It was deepening and clarifying this time. Many thanks. I miss my time together. Thanks for this great time together. Right. So yeah, thank you everyone for coming as well. So without you, I will be meditating alone. And that's usually one thing that I will do is to kind of upgrade the firmware of what firmware of the device, but you don't need to know what device it is, just to make sure that I could do this in a better way. Yeah, so that firmware upgrade on my side. You can also upgrade your firmware if you are into that, but you should. because usually, oh, what are we talking about? Let's talk about something else. Okay, we talk about, okay, Ernest said that it was amazing sessions. I tried to control my thoughts and still my mind. I was relaxed. And DJ Boca, it was a great moment. I feel good and have changed again. Okay. So one thing that we talked about at the beginning of the program was to kind of maintain the mind in a neutral state all day long. Because in our life, we probably will face waves or currents from two sides. One will be blames. People, they maybe talk something bad about us, pointing fingers like this. Not okay, you're not good. Or maybe that could be in the form of gossiping. They can talk in front of you. Maybe they talk behind you. You don't feel great. When a mind receives blames, for sure, we feel uncomfortable. And it takes an amount of time to clean the mind, to recover from blames, to recover from being gossip or feeling not okay, right? So you thought, okay, I thought meditation would be a tool to help me recover from those kind of things. Yeah, it is. But if you actually change the perspective a little bit, in a sense that you understand that this is pretty much the nature of life, like all of us, everyone, no matter what time, what position in history that you live in, whether you are a person from 1,000 years earlier, whether you are in the present days, or maybe someone will be born into the world millions of thousands of years from now, they're not going to be able to escape this nature. People will always, criticize and blame, and has been a part of the history. It's been a part of time. And no matter how good you are, you try so hard to try to be loving. We talk about being, like sharing. We talk about being helpful. We talk about during speech. We talk about being consistent. None of those will protect you completely from blame, from gossiping, for sure. Like even we Buddhists, we say that even the Buddha had blames. So who are you anyway? Even people who are better than you being gossip. So if we being challenged by people gossiping us, they talk not so nice about us behind our back, then that's okay. Because no matter where you are in the world, whether you are in your country, or you travel to live in another country, to escape some challenges like tariff, or maybe blackout, or maybe any form of uncertainty these days, you're gonna receive blames or maybe face gossiping or any of those anyway. So if you are in a small boat in the middle of these two currents, if you are being challenged by big waves from one of the sides, for sure the boat will not stay in the middle. And when you come to meditate, you find it harder to keep your mind still. But what if you're not being affected by that? Can you do that? Yeah, it requires some practice. It requires a change of perspective and mindset. And this mindset is to understand the fact that this is ordinary. This is a part of our life, and we can't escape as long as we're still human beings. Even cats receive blames, right? Even animals receive blames. So we human beings, we always will find that sometimes people appreciate us, sometimes they gossip or blame us. All right. So being blamed or being gossip, it's hard to accept or to, maintain the peace of mind. But believe it or not, the other side of the waves is even harder to deal with. The other current, which means they're the praise. Really, really, yeah. Because usually what people crave, in addition to money, in addition to wealth, could be power. Yeah, people, they want power. You see that many countries are fighting because some people crave for more power these days, right? Or respect. They want people to respect them. And eventually fame. These are one of the cravings that we all have in addition to basic human needs. Okay, we need four necessities. We have the phone as the fifth one, and now the AI is the sixth one. But all of these, they are the very, very desirable ones for many, to make them happy, right? So there is one thing about praise. People can be addicted to that. When someone praises you, there is even one saying that people can fly. It's like you feel like you're flying because of the praise from other people, right? And that actually carrying your mind away. Your mind is also not at the center. Wow, that's all right. So let's see. We have more messages today. Manage collective meditation can impact the world. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, if you bring 1 million people meditating together, you're gonna see that. Kenny, the session today was interesting. Also, clearly explained. I really enjoyed the meditation deeply, and wish everyone here happy worker days. Okay. If you're lower, I feel relaxed and light, and found chanting the mantra really helpful. Bedlina. Sadhu for relaxing session. At this time, I go to bed happy and wake up happy, and I find my inner peace zone easily. Also during the day, not just in the meditation, I feel brightness and warm feeling during the session. I feel the stream of peace energy during the metta sharing. Thank you. Oh, that's very pleasant, very nice to read. Mary, thanks so much for today. And the topic is also eye-opening. Vanessa, I really realized the major influence of my every move was indeed guilt, fearing of being blamed. My choices were very conditional to blame, and expectations. Yeah, this could be a little challenge, but if you are able to have these both ways, so you meditate more, you will be more resistant to these two challenges. And if at some point you're able to change the mindset, the perspective, like having new lens, having new eyes, you're not going to be affected so much by them, and you will be immune to any of those. And also to have better meditation, because you don't need to reset your mind up on closing your eyes. Paul Matias, I feel relaxed and light using breathing technique, and feeling your lower, the meditation was impactful, but hot weather in my location made me feel kind of discomfort. All right, I give you a tip, okay? Next time, if that persists, you might try to visualize an ice cube. What about that? Yeah, and by visualizing an ice cube, you might be able to maintain stillness of the mind, and not to be distracted so much by the heat, external heat, right? Okay, Iman, so peaceful meditation, comforting and relaxing. All right. If you have any questions, please type in the comments, because we can't allow or let anyone switch on the microphone. Okay. Right. So talking about, being praised, many people are, although we are aware that maybe people wear masks, or maybe we potentially can be disturbed by having, not disturbed at first, but realization that all the praise sometimes they're not genuine. Of course, they are genuine praise. They are very, very sincere compliments from people, but do not crave for them. Do not crave in a way that you always look forward to someone complimenting you, because some days you have to live your days without any. So say that, okay, you always have someone giving you compliments and praise, maybe always nice, so that not so that, but like usually you receive praise from people. Yeah, you people say nice things about you. But one day things could turn out in a way that people are like, they are not so nice, or maybe it happens that you do not find any praise or any anything. You see, now we're doing good things, but sometimes unexpected thing happens, like today. But that's fine, right? That's a part of life, and we can still be okay because of that. So if you crave, and some people, they know that this is a part of life, but they still crave for it. And having such thing, and not having compliments or praise somehow, it's like maybe you deliver your work, and that work, your boss or maybe your colleagues just say, "Oh, that's okay," and you feel upset by it. It's not bad, they don't criticize you, but they don't give you compliments. Addicted to praise can also make you feel offended. Oh, now you offend me. But no one offends you, actually, right? Maybe that they're not in the mood of giving you compliments, or they're not in the mood of saying nice things. That's it. Maybe they have like bad stomach, or maybe they don't feel like saying something nice on particular day. So, and in addition to praise, there's something called fame. That's even harder, because these days people can be addicted to fame. We are in an era where we can be YouTubers at any point. You just post some video on TikTok, and then that goes viral. And the other day, you have like 100,000 of followers, and you kind of feel expected that maybe next video you're going to have more views, you're going to have more people will know you more. That becomes what they call like a drug, a new epidemic, a new drug called fame. Okay, and there's research that these kind of praise addictions can mess up your career. So don't let any longing for praise be your professional demise. So these kind of things, again, we have to deal with them both ways. First, you may hear a lot. You will find the mind at the center. When the mind is at the center, it wouldn't go to either of these sides too much. Because it like to stay at the center. It's like to not to be dragged to one of the sides, and still be able to maintain your balance. Okay, nobody give you a compliment, that's fine. Someone is blaming you, that's all right. so that I can improve, right? So you just think about it this way. When someone blames you, oh, okay, I'm not perfect, so I can improve. I can be better. I am a better version of myself every day, right? Or someone praise you, well, that's fine. But if they don't do that, that's fine too, because no matter if they praise me or they hate me, I'm going to be happy no matter what. Just think about it this way, having your mind center with the practice of meditation, and also learn to accept that this is a part of life, then you are centered. And when you're centered, you come to meditate. You'll be able to center your mind easily, right? Not because you've been thinking about blames or you've been thinking about praise. Then one saying that I like to finish the session today is a saying of the Buddha. He says that just as a rock, solid rock that is not shaken by the storm, again, just as a solid rock is not shaken by the storm, even so the wise are not affected by praise or blame. Just as a solid rock. Solid rock in this sense is like big mountain perhaps, because small rocks could be shaken for sure by storm. Just imagine the size of the storm these days, not easy to deal with, right? But if you have very solid, unshakable rock like a mountain, no matter how big a storm is, it cannot move the mountain, which means a threat of being a wise should not be affected by praise or blame. All right, that's pretty much. So, right, that's it for today, I guess.
Thank you so much, Mang John, for your wonderful session today. And thank you so much, everyone, for joining the session. Hope you enjoy and have a really great time. So to wrap up the session, may I invite everyone pay respect to Mang John by bowing 3 times together. First bow, second bow, and third bow.
May all being happy, healthy, and wise. May all have the wisdom to overcome all obstacles in your life. All your wishes be fulfilled. All your dreams become true. May you never be separated from the inner peace within. And may you be protected from all kinds of dangers. And every time you meditate, may you attain the inner peace, the Dhammakaya within, easily and effortlessly, without delay.
Sadhu. Thank you so much for your wonderful blessing and spending your valuable time sharing and guiding us today. So thank you so much, everyone. Looking forward to see you next week and get more friends to join. Have a great day, great night, wherever you are. Bye-bye.
Bye. Thank you. Bye, Pam and Vanessa and Bettina and DJ Botox and Li Shui and Yun and Manish and Iman and Arnold and Seka Sises and Ernest and Rodriguez and Caddy and Fee Oliver and Omolola and Jesse Ui and Ise and Elena and Aderayo and Duke and Wirumita and Bakari and Effie Oliver, Kester Uche and Ireto Miva and Ogio Lamilekan and Sam Fang and Iwatomi and Fayemi and Falana and Jane and Joseph and Oluwatomilayo and Soul and Heward Hawk and Ella, Vincent and Odunayo and Ascension. And see you next week.